Okay, so you're going to start off with your 8mm hook and your yarn B, which is your darker pink. You're then going to start by chaining 5 chains, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into that second chain, you're then going to place a double crochet, and into all of the chains going down, place a double crochet. So you should end up with 4 double crochets. Then you chain 1 and turn, or flip your work, and then 1 double crochet all the way along. So nice and simple. Then you're going to chain 1 and turn, and then into the next 2 stitches you're going to do a decrease stitch, and using the next 2 stitches do another decrease stitch, leaving you with 2 stitches at the end of that round. You're then going to chain 1 and turn, and then you're just going to do 1 decrease stitch to end that round, or that row, sorry. Then you chain 1, and using your scissors, just cut a nice long tail, because you're going to use this to sew the ears onto the head. And that is your ears done. However, now there is a little bit of maintenance you have to do with the ears before you can sew it together. And I like to do it whilst making. So, that long piece of yarn that you've just cut off, you're going to thread it onto your yarn needle. And then going down this edge here, we need to get this tail to the bottom corner down here. How are we going to do that though? So, what I like to do is I like to insert my needle pointing away from you, sorry. And then going just beside it towards you. Then just beside that, away from you, just beside that, towards you. And you're just working your way down until you get to that bottom corner. And what we've done is we've moved the tail from up here to down here, meaning when we're sewing it on, it will be much easier. So you need to go away, do both of them ears, like I've done here, and then you're going to come back to make the eyes. Okay, so now we're going to make the eyes, and you're going to need your black DK yarn, or your cotton, sorry, and your 3.5mm hook. You're then going to start with a magic ring, like so, and then do 4 double crochets into that magic ring. Then close the magic ring. And then into every stitch around, you're going to be placing an increase. So this can be quite fiddly, especially with the cotton yarn. So just make sure you're taking it very slowly. And yeah, just 1 stitch at a time. So that's 1 increase. Then another increase. Another increase. And the last increase just there. And then you're going to slip stitch into the next stitch. Finishing off that first eye, you're then going to chain 1, leave a long tail and just cut that off and pull up. And that is one of your eyes done. Now you're going to go away, do the other eye, and then you will come back. Right, so that is now all of the parts to Penelope the Pig. So now in our next tutorial, we're going to learn how to sew it all together and make Penelope come to life.